have you learned? I was programmed to beat you. The same mistakes. I was programmed to beat you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back today with another SLE cast. We are doing the replay we were supposed to be doing yesterday, which is going to be KAA Chitaly versus BFS, a storied, old, like a very old matchup. It's going to be Linus versus Savonix, very old. Like I don't know all the details, but they've been playing many times beforehand. And if I'm correct, I think Linus has never won against Savonix. I don't know if that's going to be true today. So I also have with me Gloomy from BLE. I think the captain of BLE. How are you doing today,
Hello,
Gloomy?
hello. Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Excited to watch the series where nobody obviously knows the score yet. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I hope you're also doing good. Excited as well.
I'm very excited for this. I always love watching BFS. I mean, obviously last year, massive BFS fan. I ain't gonna lie, I have a bias here. But it's gonna be very exciting actually to see Savonix being back because I mean I've heard a lot about Savonix. I have never seen him play personally, and he's been like this mythological beast, right? Like kind of like Loco. I mean, I played with Loco, and Loco was kind of crazy. He's very good in the SLE, I would say. So seeing Sonics now, I'm hoping, like, I'm expecting the same like GOAT level performance that Loco has in this game.
Yeah.
Is there anything you expect from this game, Gloomy?
Yeah, no, I also expect Sonic to ascend down from the heavens and grace us with his amazing gameplay, you know?
Like, amazing gameplay. Do you think you would win mid? Would you or more likely would you solo kill Sonics? Have you
Okay.
played him yet?
I haven't played him yet, but I
Haven't
mean,
played yet.
if he got us here, it might bring me some trouble, but I think I would win.
Okay, so Bandis is here. We're chilling. Yeah, that is the rumor, right? Like, this is also going to be an interesting factor, right? We're not really going to go for a draft as a FYI for the stream. We're going to go like directly to game as fast as possible. So after a little introduction, but yeah, I can tell you from like the draft, we're not going to show it, but they have banned the Asir. So, but we're going to head into game like as fast as possible because we have another live series coming up after this one. So, if you have any questions about draft, you can ask them to me in chat, and I will answer the like pick orders because I have them on the side. If you're just curious about it. But yeah, looking at the draft, this is the first time I'm seeing it right now. And I'm gonna quickly analyze it in my head. But is there something you're noticing, Gloomy, that is standing out for you?
I'm just disappointed that there is no Denza Silas jungle.
Oh, that is fair. That is a good point. That is a
Yeah.
really well. Let me see. Okay, it was not banned. It was not banned. So it's not doing the Silas jungle.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's also no Milio on Chitaly, so
I was hoping we have a little bit more blood because yesterday we had the Nasus again and we had like no kills for like I don't know 20 minutes. I hope there's gonna be more blood. Nor is looking like he's gonna style out some more blood with the dancing in middle lane. Give
Yeah,
pick order. I won't give all the pick orders. This you have to ask for the specific one.
the thing,
I'm not gonna give all of it. I don't want to go for all of them.
I feel like it's going to be a very bloody game. I mean, Black's like a very aggressive team, especially with like Noah Tempest. I mean, he transitioned to mid lane here, but I still think that's going to be very bloody.
It's gonna be hopefully bloody, and I mean, both teams always. I feel like they're playing to their strength, right? I feel like KAA very front to back, like Iron, Varus, Braum, solid free combo there, and then you have the Ornn on top lane, just a huge man, right? And Cassiopeia for even more consistent output. Although the Cassiopeia, most likely a response to the dive, because we have like pretty big dive coming in with Kaisa, Yone, going off of the Rel engage, and then Brandle just to deal like enormous damage to the front line. So basically a dive comp outside of the Nasus. I'm not sure the Nasus pick how it fits in here. Probably most likely a blind, I guess. Pretty strong blind right now. I'm not gonna spoil the pick order. People have to ask me for it. Now I'm keeping it secret.
I just
quick rant to the
personally hate
producer.
playing Sylvanix when there's a brand on. Playing Cassio. God. I
There's a
personally hate
brand.
playing Cassio when there's brand on enemy team.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? You're a short range mage that can also deal consistent damage, and Brand just every time they like clump up as like a mid range comp that kind of wants to front to back, Brandle just like ruins everything. You get the passive spreading, and it's all gonna be very rough. Quick thing to note: we're also gonna see different pathing out of both junglers. Brand's actually gonna opt to path up the top lane. Most likely since his bot lane is not gonna hold prior, as we can see here. Varus, very strong pick right now. Braum, very good combo with it and counters the Rel. Meanwhile, the Iron's gonna path down bot because he has the prior from bot lane, so both junglers will most likely be able to secure at least one crab here.
So no blood shed quite yet, which I was hoping for. The scouts ready.
3 minutes would have been fast.
That'd
be some solo bolos.
You have TPLE play that.
You are the solo bolo team, I suppose.
I don't know. We dive at level 1. What can I say?
A level 1, okay. That would be crazy.
Not
Yeah.
saying it's good dive.
Wait, what was that? From Denser? What did I use? Wait. Okay, Denser is fighting his inner demons right now. I think he's throwing it to mid, being like, "Where's my Silas? I want the Silas, man."
Yeah, I mean, Scuttle is faker, as everybody knows. So
And I can see someone link the pick order. That's good though. I don't want to link the pick order.
but now what you gonna do? Aren't you like kinda jobless now?
Wait, jobless? I mean, I guess I'm a color.
if
No, I'm gonna talk
somebody
what's
leak-
happening in game.
Oh, I thought you were only here for the pick order.
No, no, no. I was talking about the in-game.
Oh.
Meanwhile, by the way, Butner supposed to die there, I would say, but kind of staying alive.
Yeah, the fight is still
Icht
going
is
on a
doing
little
a
bit here.
nice
Beat is-
spacing here, actually. They're trading back pretty well. Like, that was very nice, very nicely traded back by Ichtis and Butner together. Like, almost equalizing the health deficit they had before the fight even began.
Yeah, I feel. Oh,
Noir.
Yeah.
He's trying to walk up. So Vonix is walking on the ghost, but Noir aware. You can try to like extend. So the reason why I think Casio was picked as a counter into Yon. So the classic thing is you can extend his ghost by Wing him, and he can't E back. You can react to the cast doing it, so there's a little bit of skill to the matchup, but Casio definitely
wait.
good. And we have
I
a
mean,
gang
that's
coming in the
good.
bot lane. Algren going low. Brand is already dead, and Butner, he has no flash. He wants to get the kill. Ichthys is gonna try to tank, but good W from Denser. Oh, this one hits. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm the holocast there. I forgot.
Yeah, you're color casting Hex.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'll be silent
Right.
next time. I remembered.
That's fine. I mean, gorgeous, thank you.
I'm afraid to say anything now.
No, now you can talk. Now there's no fight.
Okay, now I can talk. There's no fight. There's gotta be a
wait.
fight, maybe.
Oh,
Silent.
no, okay.
Okay. Might be hustling for these raptors though. I think this is gonna be annoying.
I mean, wait, JL, maybe a little bit of danger. He does have the flash there, which is gonna walk up.
Bro, there's 3 people here contesting raptors. This looks like some LPL shit. Looks
Yeah, I mean,
kind of
that's
crazy.
like the high level of the SLE. Black Flag versus Chitaly.
I mean, these are, to be fair, like you say, like these are 2 pretty hype teams. I would say. I think both of these rosters are like very stacked. JL one of the best junglers, and we have Butner one of the best ADCs. Savonix one of the most storied mids. Hard to say how good he is right now, right? Because he's coming back, but it should be like one of the top tier, like mid laners most likely. And then we have Noir, which was a very hype from jungler last time, who apparently is a mid main, and now he's back to mid. And then Dancer is a question mark in jungle. Who knows? I have no idea. And then Linus in top lane, the ancient top lane.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think you can ever go wrong with Linus in top lane, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. He's always gonna hold up on his own. I feel like he's always gonna be relevant in some way. I would say in the game. But yeah, slow early game. Most likely KAA using the mid and bot lane prior. They're looking to take Drake here. Will be pretty slow if it's just Braum Ivern on it. It'll take a lot of time, but Algren is gonna come over, help out. Also, good point. Algren subbing in the series, so I think the main ADC for KAA being Ghost is not here for this series. So that does drop the power level a little bit of KAA. Like, obviously, not having a main roster always hurts a bit. That's pretty slow. JL, I think he actually stole the red using Smite there. Coming out with a bit of a hustle. And I don't think Dancer is responding to him taking that from him.
I am so sorry for suddenly disappearing. I got an emergency call, but I am back now.
Oh, hello. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. JL still red. That's all we got going.
Oh,
We've been
yeah.
chilling otherwise.
Alright. Just like cruising in the brushes,
They've been chilling. They've been chilling.
smoking them trees.
Dancer might be moving on this blue. I don't know if he knows the spawn timer. I was looking for a mid gank. It's looking hard though. But yeah, like Yon getting out this. Oh, he did go Mercs. Mercs Yon is. How do I put this? It looks strange. Ooh.
Oh, wait, we're seeing a fight in the bot lane. Bitman's really low. Dancer here in the bot lane to support his 2 bot lanes. Arguing really low now. He does have the barrier available with no flash. Bitman with a beautiful ult survives thanks to the shield. Now, Reed is the next target. He can walk out of thanks to the shield of the Ivern. Daisy now also joining into the fight. JL, maybe? Yeah.
It looks like they're calming it down. But nice gank indeed. Getting a kill on the blue. They're fine. Would have been fun if Daisy hit Butner's base though.
I would have at this point.
But I mean, they're playing to their win con, right? I feel like the main win conditions from the side of BFS are going to be the Yon Kaiser being strong enough to be able to just dive in with the Rel. And they've been, like, with the help of jungle, obviously, because it's a losing lane, they've been able like to properly accelerate Butner to a nice position of 102, and also Dancer on 201, already 1 item. This brand is pretty big right now.
Yeah, and this friend's gonna be in general really strong against draft. Outside of the Braum, I think it's like really strong here. Also in like the pro leagues, we see um, Brand and Ivan are like very evenly matched. Brand can kinda somehow like closely match. Oh wait, I need to interrupt myself here. There is a little fight in the bottom going on. Butner is the target this time. He has no ult available, no killer instinct to save him. He is dead. Reed now going low as well though. Can't dash out. Denza on the killing speed, looking for more. He doesn't have his ultimate available, but JL still being forced to flash. Algri almost has a flash ready, but not quite yet. Which led to the double kill here for the Denza.
Very nice Q flash from Ictis there to set up Dancer. And yeah, I mean, basically they got the kill on Butner. Okay, that's big boy slaps. The goat. He's just sending it on Noir. He's angry. He's just chilling in top. He's like, I haven't been able to ult anymore for 10 minutes, bro. I'm just gonna send this on you, bro.
This is me if I was the top lane, man.
Just walk mid, send your Ornut for poke. That's kind of
Yeah.
To be fair, he's laning into Nasus like the most boring matchup ever, probably as Ord, because no matter how good trades you get, because you can get like decent burst trades, it's Nasus. He's like infinite sustain. We might have a fight breaking out here.
Yeah, Daisy, 1v1ing Noir Tempest. The full magic resist Dion doesn't have the damage to kill the stun. Oh,
No fight
maybe the
yet.
fight is keep on going. Noir Tempest doesn't have his ultimate available. He's trying to poke something with his W. Now TP is coming through from the on. He doesn't have the on available thanks to the little poke he did in the mid lane. Now the corrupting chain hit Noir Tempest. The beautiful engage here from Ictus leads to a lot of CC over here. Denza goes on top of killing the Braum. Big Boy Slaps is the next target. Double kill for the Burning Man. Make it a triple, and that is a disaster for Chitaly.
That's a full-on team fight right there, and I mean, they're just getting slaughtered in this one. No Ornult available, like you mentioned. Daisy dies as well. A lot of their power is just gone, and I mean, Ictus is finding a beautiful engage to start that off as well. It's just all too free for Denser already having one item. He's basically one of the only ones. I'm not sure if Varus had it there, but even just having Yomus, I think in a pure team fight, not optimal if it's just gonna instantly start like that with Ictus flash rel engaging.
Well, we
I
are
have
back to our gorgeous ladies.
tiny producer problem, I believe. And not sure exactly what, but we need to take a short second to fix it.
Always the same
No.
thing with Pepperman. I can't believe it.
Oh, we're fixing it so we can send the replay of team fights. Is what I'm hearing. But yeah, I mean that team fight, very nice. I mean now by this point, BFS are in like a prime position to just take the game. I feel like they have a 7-0-1 brand, and something that we haven't really talked about is that there's only one AD threat on the side of KAA, which is probably why Noir is he's just standing like almost straight with Zen, it looks like, and he would be almost unkillable.
Yeah, I mean, not Tempest, like, the thing with going to Merc Shots is going to delay his power spike, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Young's just going to infinitely scale, but oh, wait, are we seeing? No. It's just top laner doing top
Should
lane.
be fine. It's just Nasus screaming for stacks. Greedy. Could be an all-in here though. Send the ult from Big Boy, maybe?
Yeah, or is he going to keep it to poke mid lane again? Oh.
And Sylvanix is getting purged in the chat. He forgot the replay rules still count the same way. It's all good. I think he typed something about Roa. It's maybe Roa.
Oh, Ictus with
okay.
a nice engage
Ictus.
going on to Reed and Algrim here. Algrim is going really low. He tried his better, but it is not quite enough. Denza doing so much damage, and Büttner here to support his jungler. Denza leaving the kills here for Büttner. Beautiful gang.
Okay, but at this point I have to ask, why is Denser the best jungler all of a sudden in the SLE? Why is this? Oh, we have a fight though.
Oh, yeah. Linus going really low. He didn't get the time to ult, and that's an execute.
Execute is execute is too fun actually. The execute is very sad for Linus, but yeah, like okay, technically I guess a 1-for-0 trade should be a 1-for-1, but yeah, Denser's just styling on JL, and here he's
wait.
back again.
Yeah, JL is just gonna die. He doesn't have the flash. Is he just going red under? No. Okay, yeah. No Tempest, no damage quite yet. But
There's no blood
Alright.
this time. But yeah, like Denser, obviously hard to say like from the teams, but I feel like Denser's been at the right place at the right times. He's been initiating more ganks than GL, and overall been more proactive, and he's still on a farming champ like brand. Like I feel like that's a champ where you really want to like full clear, you know, and he's not been slacking. He's at 1-1 CS. But he's just like kind of outperforming right now. Like he's obviously the team fight at Grubs was more of a team correlated thing, right? But the team fight just went the way of BFS. But in the bot lane, getting that lead onto Butner has been very nice from Denser.
Yeah, I mean, well, it could also be that it's just Ictis being the fucking Ictis being the macro giga brain that Linus said he would be, and he's just completely micro in Denser. But or Denser is just the new god of the jungle.
Maybe he doesn't need the silence. Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
Why play Silas when he's got a brand looking like this? And I mean, yeah, him and Ictis have had very nice synergy overall on these fights.
Yeah.
Ictis has been setting him up permanently for this game, and with the game state looking like this, it's a 5k deficit. It's very rough to come back with the type of composition that KAA has, because they have. Ooh, so he's looking.
I
It's a
don't
little
think you
angry.
can get fast enough. Yeah.
Linus kind of walks it off. But yeah, they have like not a lot of ways to proactively make comeback plays on the side of KAA. Braum is not like a good engager like Rel is. And when you're behind like this, you really need a way to just send it. They could use the Ornn by rotating off to the side lane, but then they somehow had to get Prio in his lane. But that would be one way to do it.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. It's really, really hard here. I mean, I've just maybe with a like game-changing Casio by Sovonic. It's also a way to win the game. I feel like, you know, like Black Flag just reaching.
Yeah, obviously they could get like great team fights, right? Because they have a comp that's very like nicely tailored to counter dive, I would say. But I feel like if BFS, obviously BFS will probably like do some form of engage, but if BFS don't give them anything to go off of from this point forward, they will kind of just safely coast into a victory, I feel like. It's more on the onus of KAA now to like find opportunities to actually get a lead back in this game. Because otherwise, I mean, Denzel just hit 2 items, Linus just free stacking. I don't even know what are the stacks on Linus actually. Can we get a stack check? 384. Like that is a lot. Like that's a lot of stacks. It's just been relaxing in this top lane. They're just
Yeah, I
continuing
mean-
to scale.
I mean, I don't know a lot about the top lane matchup, but I can't imagine on really being able to pressure Nasus that much.
No, shouldn't be able to. There's a lot.
Wait,
Yale's coming in.
not Tempest? I think he's going a little bit too far. He wanted to go for the solo kill onto Sovonic, but he's now being forced to use the ultimate to just kind of get out. That was questionable.
It's a good decision making though to use the ult instantly, because the Braum also being there means that if he doesn't immediately commit his ult, he could be chain seed up by these 3 players here. And they're still kind of looking for him.
Like, how can you always think so positively? I always like think about hating. You go for the good decision making.
I mean, I think it's a common trend, or like for me at least,
Oh.
when I look at good Yomes, that they just use their ult to get out of bad situations.
Oh.
Obviously, the step up was bad there by Norm, but yeah, they look for the dive.
Yeah, I mean, not Tempest. He doesn't have the ultimate available, as he did just use. Might be in a lot of danger for them. Just coming through from JL. Not Tempest trying to get at least something back into Sovonic, but the damage is just not enough quite yet. Linus using both his summoners to go and save his top laner, and nobody dies.
Yeah, maybe a little Ictis looking.
Oh, beautiful engage here onto Algren. He just isn't allowed to move. He is flashing out. He also doesn't have the barrier, but it is not enough. Bitman now on the killing spree, and
That's beautiful by Ictis, the way he held the tower aggro, so Button doesn't even have to cleanse. Yeah, just nice plays here from BFS, and I mean, we saw that they were looking for the playback, right? The dive on top, that's one way to get back into the game, get some gold onto your Cassiopeia, but no, Linus matching the play with his TP kind of dissolves the play to nothing, even if they got the kill on Yon. Probably one person would have to trade back for that play to work, which is not what you want as KAA. You need to get ahead, or get more like get back into the game. And while they were doing that play, Ictis finds a beautiful punish from mid lane onto Algren.
like it's not even like his fault most of the time. He's just like he can't take a breath.
Wait.
Hmm?
You can't take
Did my
Wrath?
no wait did my mic cut off?
Maybe cut off. I heard you say, did you take ref?
No, I was like, Algreen is having a rough game. Like, it's not even like his fault, but he like can't catch a catch a break, catch a breath. I don't know. Like, I can't speak
Ah,
English.
yeah.
Yeah, like you
No,
know
I
that.
agree. Like, he's been kind of,
Yeah.
even since the beginning of this game, and here we see again, JL is gonna hover Sovonix with the Braum. But this is, I feel like they're just kind of relying on Noir making a mistake here, and I feel like he's kind of sussing it out. He's refusing to walk up to the wave.
I feel like Noir knows he doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to be in the team fight and fast ultimate.
I would actually really like to see them rotate up here into the red side jungle and try to take the top tier 1 from the Ornn. I feel like him being at that tower is a little bit strange at this point of the game.
No, I think I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah, it does secure the red buff. Baron will spawn, and they are going to go for top tier 1 here. Linus is
Big
coming
force
here.
there,
TP.
potentially. Yeah, I mean, Sovonix TP being forced.
Not too bad.
Are we gonna see maybe some action? No? Alright.
I mean, that was a nice play though from BFS to get the TP out of Sonics.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think they could have continued after the TP. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't hate them playing it slow because they're the ones in the lead, right? But yeah, Drake,
Yeah.
2 minutes 30. None of these teams either, like, these teams might be hovering Baron a little bit more compared to yesterday's series. And we can see both jugglers going up now to hover around for some Baron vision.
Yeah, I feel like this Baron, like, I think if Black Flag gets this Baron, I think that's just gonna be the end of this of the game here. So, like, Chitaly really needs to make sure Black Flag doesn't get it.
I do hope they don't start it though.
Yeah.
I get nervous every time someone starts a Baron like Raw. Every time someone starts a Baron Raw, it's like, oh. It never
How
goes
can play?
right. It never ends well, you know what I'm saying? It never ends well. So we do have Drake, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Linus is continuing to stack. He's been vibing on this. Arc 6 Linus, Arc 6 Nasus. He's been chilling. Big boy slaps. Also doing good, right? They're both like basically farming up. This is what the meme of top lane, right? They've just been farming both top laners. Except for the one ult Big Boy slaps did send on mid lane. He deserves respect for that.
Oh, the Herald is being used onto the mid lane. I don't think they're gonna get the mid lane tower for it. I mean, there's a million of grubs. Oh, they are getting it. I'm delusional.
The grubs are OP.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are quite strong. I think grubs are very underrated.
It all comes down to what you give up for them, right?
Yeah.
I think if you can get them, like, because you have a strong top matchup, it's just very strong later on in the game to siege with. But yeah, mid tier 2 going down, so that's even more gold into the pockets of BFS. Almost a 10k gold lead. It's about 9k right now. And I mean, yeah, I don't see any way with the way the gold is that KAA can contest this Drake. They have a lethality virus with not fully stacked mana immune right now. That has like a Yo moves and boosts the swiftness. Meanwhile, Denser has 2 items in the Sonya, so he's basically unkillable and dealing more damage than anyone. We have 2-item Yon coming out, and he's all full on Omar decked, so.
The thing
Here's the side lane here. Nice trade from Sovonix here, not even a trade, just getting this for free.
yeah. I wanted to make a point, but I think I have to keep it for in a little bit. Butna and Denzer are onto the Drake.
Yeah, but that's just soldering the Drake here, and I feel like KAA wanted to punish by like threatening a Baron, but there's just too much good vision for BFS, and they just calmly take the Drake and move on with their life.
Yeah, they're like chilling. Yeah, to the point that I wanted to make before. Usually I would like to think that Chitaly would just outscale since they have like, you know, on Ivan, Cassio, but on the other hand, you have a fucking Nasus and Brand. Like, you don't really outscale that.
I mean, or Ivan Cassio does scale, right? Cassio being one of the champs that can like naturally get 6 items.
Yeah.
Or one of the champs that can get you like 6k extra gold just by having levels. At the same time, you have like Brand kind of counters your frontline. Ooh.
Oh, Sovonix maybe going for a little bit of a solo kill here onto Linus, but Linus is just going to use the Wither, which is a very balanced ability to walk away.
But Linus may be sensing the other players here because Braum is back again with the Ivern. And I understand this play. I see the angle, but I don't think hovering the Casio is.
Oh, wait,
I guess it's the only play they have because there's no one else to really hover except for Olgren. But I prefer. I don't know. I think I would have preferred them fighting a bit more for mid prio. But yeah, maybe they don't have so many other plays because you can't really help with the order anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just- the Baron has been up for quite some time. Nobody.
Yeah. I mean, one team kind of needs to force the enemy team's vision off of it, and they also kind of need to like rotate this 5 into it.
Yeah.
Like one of the teams needs to threaten doing the Baron, which is on the pressure for doing that is on BFS. But if they don't pressure the Baron in a way where KAA thinks, oh, they're doing Baron, if they don't do that, then I mean KAA doesn't really need to check it. They just put a ward on it, kind of go about their day, and they don't really have they can't take a fair fight right now because of the gold difference. So taking a fair fight would just be bad into like Denser's Brand, the 2-item Yone, the 3-item Kaisa. So like being able to slow down like this, that's perfectly fine for KAA. They don't mind that. There will come a point in like 12 minutes, or like not 12, it's 7 minutes from now, where like the Drake soul point will be up. And I think this Drake might actually be the one where KAA will like try to move out and actually in earnest contest it. But oh, here we go. We see the Baron start coming out from BFS. They had enough.
Yeah, there's a Baron start. And Algreen is doing quite a lot of poke damage onto Butner. Butner going to half-life. Trying to heal up a little bit. Daisy is coming through. No. Onto Daisy. Daisy now immobilized. But it is enough to get Black Flags off the Baron.
This is actually, unless an engage happens.
Oh.
Okay, they're safe. They're a little bit slow on mid turret here. I feel like they should be able to defend this.
Oh, wait, Linus is popping the ghost. Black Flag is looking for that fight. Algreen doing once again a lot of poke onto Butner, but now On is the next target. Onyx is using the Miasma very aggressively to try to get onto Denta. Denta going really, really low, and that is a really good fight here for KAA. Chitaly, beautiful engage here though from Ictus, and that could be the game changer. Butner doing as much damage as he possibly can, but there's a shutdown onto, coming from Zonix onto the Brand. Now, Noah Tempest finally also trying to fight. The ult is coming through. Can he do enough damage? He is getting CC'd, but at the end he is unstoppable by reactivating the E. Butner now finally falls as well. Savonix next on the list. Algreen flashed away perfectly and survives, and what a fight.
I mean, I feel like a lot of this comes down to a little bit of miscommunication almost, because what happened there was that they ended up in this was a pretty fine fight for BFS. However, Yone is taking to tier 2 right now. He doesn't want to TP, he doesn't want to have any. If Yone TP'd, he just ulted on that initiation from Ictus, the fight's over, right? But instead, they fight it 4v5, the TP comes in late when the damage already done. They're already in a 2v4 here. And even being in a 2v4, like here, they still managed to clutch it out and come out with like at least 2 more kills. So it was a very close fight. You can see the goal difference because if Algren dies, there's basically a 5 for 4. And in the end, even if they survive with those two, they get the tier 2 on bot lane while forcing a lot of things out of KAA. So obviously nice for KAA. They pick up a lot of shutdowns onto Denser, onto the Noir in mid lane. So they don't mind taking that fight because they get more influx of gold due to shutdowns. But they also kind of get some gold back in the sense that Noir picked up the tier 2 on bot lane, which is about 600 to 700 gold.
Yeah, but all 3 going low.
The Drake being an issue now.
It would be soul point for either teams. Ictus? Oh! Alright.
Holy. Ictus.
Balls are made out of steel, I can tell that much. But
Ictus be wild.
Ictus looking for an engage. Chitaly is hugging a lot against Adrella. Could turn very, very dangerous with a gorgeous engage coming out from Ictus. So much damage coming through Denta, popping his ultimate, one-shotting basically everything. Butner now using the killer instinct to go back into the backline, and now everybody is just falling down. This is how a fight should look like from Black Flag Sailors, and they're clapping back, getting revenge for the fight before.
I mean, Ictus is delivering with these engages at the same time. KAA, they walk up thinking, maybe they were thinking they were on Drake already. I'm not sure. I don't think they had vision of it, but oh my god,
Ictus?
1v1 JL. Give him the Q, break his shield! Break his shield! Break his morale!
Break his twigs leg.
This is actually pretty good from Ictis, because meanwhile, BFS are going to run to Baron, and now they know there's no way GL is in the position to go and smite steal it.
Ictus is smurfing it.
He is indeed smurfing it. And yeah, like, I mean, the engages have been crazy, like, even from the Grub fight that put BFS basically ahead. But yeah, like, in that fight where they kind of walked in on the blue wall, you're gonna get to see it here, I feel like they kind of want to rejoin with Savonix and fight front to back, and Ictis just finds everyone here. Brandult comes in, Yonult comes in, Kai's in the backline completely untouched. Yeah, it's just too hard of a fight to play from that position.
Yeah, I mean it did nice instantly picking up Denza to like try to eliminate this damage threat, but Butna at this point is also really strong.
Yeah, but no, it's enormous now. Like, I mean, he's had some good fights, and it's kind of up for the Banshee's veil instead of the Sonya's, but he's gonna be able to pick up a defensive item here, and it will get harder and harder. But we might see a collapse here. Savonix on the flank, Bromwell coming out.
Beautiful Bromwell now, but Ictus turning back onto Savonix, try to save his jungler somehow, but Denza does fall at the end of the day. Ictus now the next target, he tries to run away as fast as he can, but it is not enough.
Just a very clean rotation from Savonix there, not respecting the roam from the jungle. Yon being on the turret on top side will also get collapsed on now, most likely.
Yeah, that is... Oh, wait. Not Tempest, maybe trying to get something. Oh, there's so much damage coming out from this champion.
Yeah.
Oh, not Tempest. Not Tempest. Oh, no Tempest. Oh, wait, no, Britna coming in to try to get it somehow done to finish up the job his mid laner did just before him.
Oh
Linus
my
also there. The ultimate is being popped. That is... Wow.
Gotta say, I feel like this is... How do I put this? Either Linus has improved or Linus really wants to win this game, because I've never seen a game where Linus doesn't go for that, and we have a fight going on again.
Yeah, oh wait, but now talking about Linus improving, maybe he hurt you and he's taking it personal.
It's actually personal. No, but like when he goes to the ulti there, I was surprised to not see him like run forward. Like iconically, Linus, Darius player, Lowy player, you know, like you see your angle, you go for it. I was full ready for them to dive that turret. But now we have 4 players of Gucci here.
Oh, talking about Linus, he's been completely one-shot. God, oh, Butna.
What is Varus damage? What
I
happened
mean,
to
looking at this, I know. You guys remember the patch where everything got tankier? That was it called?
No, we have the Varus patch now.
Yeah, well, I see. Like we back to
the-
like season 9, season 10.
Yeah,
Everything
the
one
delete
shot?
patch. The delete patch. What was it called? Durability patch.
Yeah, durability patch. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, the Varus damage kind of cooking. Varus strong in this patch, and now Gucci looking to push here as 5. They're waiting on the Ivern. He's on the back line. They're going to get this tier 2. Let's see if Denser can wave clear.
Yeah,
It's 10 seconds.
Denza, oh, Savonic flash is followed, but this is everything. Not Tempest with a beautiful ultimate. Denza is the first one to fall, but Savonic comes quite next. Not Tempest does so much damage, but it's so tanky at the same time.
Very nice, actually, from BF. Like, both from Savonix trying to find the angle there, right? They had a window of about 10 seconds. He tried to force the fight. If they get those kills there, it might be game over. And I think they're kind of feeling the pressure. I don't think their comp is... They're not that ahead in gold. There's 3 Drakes on the side of BFS, which can spawn in 1 minute for the soul point. And if they get the soul point, it will be very hard to continue playing the game. So, feeling the pressure, he decides to go for it, trying to find those 3 kills to enable KAA to end the game. However, doesn't quite find the correct angle. Noir trades one back. And in the end, it's not too bad for BFS. They stall out, they don't lose the inhib, and they manage to get all their members back up here for the Drake fight.
Talking about Drake fight, I just noticed it's a little bit dark. In the top left, it says next trick is Cloud Trap, but I gotta stop myself with that one as JL is being picked flashes forward to dodge the disengage, and that is enough to get out of the situation.
Yeah, the Relic you barely missing there. Otherwise, he might very well be dead. But nice wither from Linus. He basically gets Ivor's flash for free, which will hurt his survivability chances coming up here in the Drake fight. Denser, walking over Redwood, does find it. Another grouping up in mid lane. It's gonna be a full-on 5v5.
Yeah, eyes on Ictus as he does have this flash available. But Blackflag probably gonna play a little bit slow, so there's enough time for Linus to join the fight. And can Ictus find the magical engage? Yes, he can! Once again, followed up a beautiful ultimate by Noir Tempest. They are finding everyone. Savonix is doing so much damage back, and he's basically untouched, but not anymore, as Butna is shredding through KAA Chitaly, and now JL the last target, the last member standing, no flash available. He tries to Q to the minions. Maybe it is enough, but Swanix is coming closer, and Swanix does have the Wither, and we both know Wither is not a balanced ability, and that is the end of the tree as he rots away down to the Wither of Nasus, and that should be the game.
That should be an end on bot lane. I mean, you can always see the 6 grubs as well. They have a lot of pushing power here. They have a 765 stacked Nasus. I'm pretty sure he kills these turtles in like one hit, like boom. Yeah. It's gonna be a game, and man, Ictis, what a performer. These engages have not stopped being crazy this game. What an MVP for the game one. I mean, I can't see anyone but Ictis take this for game one as an MVP.
Ictis, for sure, takes the crown.
Ictis going absolutely crazy in that game. Yeah, like, oh, Denser, first early game, kind of inching out a lead. I'm not sure out jungling or not, but maybe the bot lane of KAA not really respecting the timers. But yeah, Denser squeezing out lead in the early game, and then Ictis on the grub fight, and ever since forward, just finding these perfect engages for their dive comp. Just continuing to smash forward. And let me check with, but we're loading up game 2 pretty quickly as well, since we have a live game coming up.
I would take like a 2 or 3 minute break.
Okay, we're gonna head to a short, like 2-3 minute break, and then we'll be back with game 2. everybody, we're back again. We're gonna be sending it almost straight into game 2. Again with BFS versus KAA, and I will say game 1 it was an impressive performance by Savonix. He's definitely showing up as one of the peak mid laners, I'd say. Most of the positive plays that came out of KAA was from the Savonix, the flank on the mid lane, the flash play, the flash ult at the tier 3 turret for the inhib. Most of these plays, like where Savonix tried to make the difference, couldn't quite find it. They were a bit too behind. Can happen, but what fun to see, and I hope to see Savonix because Cassie play a strong character, but it's not quite a playmaking character, I would say. It's hard to like do these forceful shuffle plays, you know, like the Shurima shuffle. So we're gonna have to see, and he is on Orianna. I like this a lot more already. A bit more playmaking. We have JL on Vi, so they have more engage options this time with the Alistar MF. So a lot more proactivity coming out here from KAA. Meanwhile, we have Garen counter pick on top lane. We have Denser on the Mumu. I've never seen that in my life, but Denser, he's cooking.
I seen that on the moment.
No autos from Noir? Okay, no autos. We have 1 AP on Veigar. We have Mana Flow on Savonix. We have Ictus on the Rel again. Don't mind that, but they don't really have the Vombo combo they had last game.
I mean, this time they have like the curse of the set mummy to follow it up, though.
I don't really know what this comp actually for BFS is supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot of things.
The only thing I was thinking right now is how fucking goated would it have been if Chitaly went Silas mid lane here, by the way.
Do you not understand Olgren's? Because he Olgren with a little bit of memery. That's good. That's good. All right, but yeah, counter pick on top. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them play a bit for top, but then they're actually going to be pathing bot here for Butner. A little bit surprising. I'm assuming MF Alistar wins against the Rel Vayne. MF should be stronger early game, and Alistar a known counter to Rel, so.
Oh, Ictus is looking for the engage, so just a little poke, not greed.
Not too bad trade back though.
Ictus now. Fist fighting with the support.
Ooh, nice out from Olgren. They will get the level to Prio, so indeed, the MF Alistar will win out. MF Alistar will win out against Vayne Rel. Vayne a relatively rare pick nowadays in bot lane. Savonix getting a ward, they confirmed the pathing, and the big boy Slaps is getting slapped by the Linus in top lane. This is
Linus slashing forward, igniting as well. The silence makes it so Big Boy Slap can't flash, but he doesn't even need it, just dashes out, and
that was something. I think a little bit much maybe, but
that's the Linus we know.
He tried to get the kill. It was close. He could have got if the E maybe didn't go off from Big Boy Slaps here, but he does get a nice crash. He will trade TPs with it. The only summoner who will lose is the flash. So the Ignite he kind of trades for the TP. It's not too bad.
And Ignite has basically no cooldown anyways.
Yeah, it's way lower than TP at least.
Yeah, and
So
I mean that's more the Linus that we know than the Linus that's playing Nasus and doesn't go into the enemy tower.
Indeed, and yeah, we will see. I'm still trying to figure out. I feel like they're kind of playing a peel back comp, but they also want to go forward. But they have a lot of like high damage carries, the Veigar, the Vayne, they can play for. But I feel like the draft from KAA is much better this game with Vi, Orianna, MF Alistar being able to look down. We have JL on the side here. They know he's there now. They do see him fighting for the crab.
Fell is charging up. The crab is going to I don't know who, but Denza is flashing out. It is a crab to KAA, Chitaly, Denza, and a lot of danger. So one is flashing forward. Denza trying to trade back. A lot of damage coming out of the sad mummy, but it is not enough. I think, yes, someone is going in for the first blood, not Tempest, getting at least 2 stacks and a bit of mana flow band to trade back, but that is a nice play by Chitaly.
That's very nice, and I mean, Savonix, once again, he's showing his...
Oh, we are seeing a fight in the bot lane. Britna is being forced to use the barrier greed, flashing out to Algri, maybe trying to do as much as he can, but now he's the next one to flash. Ictus does have the flash available, but he's opting to not use it.
He was looking for a second there. Yeah, a lot of action here coming out. But yeah, like I was about to say, like Savonix really showing his more natural transition to mid lane. Like he's obviously still been playing mid, I assume, for most of these seasons, not role swapped or anything, and he's just first on the play there onto Denser, knowing he has no flash, can flash onto him, forcing the kill onto Denser. Just overall nice play, and yeah, solid early game this time for KAA, so will be fun to see how they play while they're ahead instead of behind.
Yeah, I'm also very excited to see. But talking about the role swap, I can tell you, Sonic says he smurfed on my ass in jungle. I can tell you that much.
Denser?
No, Savonix smurfed on my ass in jungle.
In jungle, okay, then.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's
the
the
jungle
goated-
goat.
He's a goated Talia jungle.
Ah, that's just a cop-out excuse mid laners use. They play
Yeah,
Talia
it's-
jungle. That's not
Talia and
jungling.
Xin Sao.
Can I get the junglers to tell me if Talia mains in jungle are really junglers? Do they really
But
play
he
the
also-
Maokais? The Sejuanis?
He also played Xin Sao.
I'll accept the Sinso. Sinso's fair. Sinso's fair. Sinso's a real jungle also. Talia feels like this, like Talia is this like, I play mid, I got out of jungle, I'll play Talia.
I just love Silas.
The Silas is kind of the same deal for me though, but it's also like I'm a mid lane guy. Oh, we have a roam here.
Wait, Ignis going for the top lane gang because there's lots of the flash available that was not forced to use it before using the ultimate or to get out does not even need to use the flash.
We have a quick showmaker moment. And then it's over. Champ with the 2 dashes, resets W and transformation, 200 MR in armor. You know where it is. In the end, this can just results in the K'Sante ult being used, which is nice, but in this matchup, you rarely want to ult as K'Sante anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much for big boy slaps. And there's going to be a trade of Grubs versus Drake. I don't hate these compositions trading Grubs versus Drake. Like, Grubs will favor the Garen. He will obviously have like split pressure like the entire game, I would say, against both Orianna and K'Sante, assuming no wild goal differentials happen. This matchup just gets more and more unplayable for the K'Sante as it goes on.
Oh, but right now he can trade back, or at least he's trying. Land is taking a tower shot, but Ignis is just clearing the wards, not trying to stop the enemy from taking any camps, and
JL had his family with him. I assume he knew there was more people there, but JL does not have a family now, so it's not Need for Speed right now. We will
JL?
see if Ignis tries to find him here.
he's just dashing out. He's Vi gaming.
He is indeed live gaming. Steals the Gromp, not too bad. I feel like this time JL is...
Denzer going on to Swanix. He does not have the curse of the set moving quite yet. He's just being instantly one-shot. So much damage coming out. Now is JL committed his ultimate. Shockwave was not used by Swanix. It was on cooldown, but that's a second kill into the pocket of Swanix.
Yeah, and I mean, this is...
Maybe we're gonna make it free. No, Tempest does not have the flash, and Swanix is just gonna easily kill him. Killing spree for the ticking time bomb in the mid lane.
And this is much more what this is so weird. Like, looking at these drafts... Okay, never mind. We might have a situation in bot lane, but... This is... Like, in game 1, it was like, oh, this is exactly what I expect from BFS, but not from KAA. And now this game is like, oh, this is exactly what I expect from KAA, but not from BFS. Or like, where KAA has, like, more... playmaking for mid, specifically. Like, they have JL to support Savonix, because I feel like he's one of the, like... How can you put, like, the core members of their team? And now they have like Vi to set up the Orianna. They can make a lot of 2v2 plays. Greed obviously making a very nice roam there to mid, but I feel like even without that, you can see the 2v2 potential they've already been showing throughout this game. And BFS, meanwhile, from the previous dive comp they have, because I feel like they've always been like a very dive-heavy team. They really like to like play forward, if that makes any sense. They don't move backwards, they move forwards as a team, and they do that very well. This team comp they have is more like play slow. Like, they don't really gain ton of, like, even if they have Curse of the Sad Moment, they don't have, like, these big Cannon ults, Aatrox ults. They have a Vega W and a Vayne, which is nice, but it's not like this Vombo super dive thing. It's more like, oh, you play for your 2 carries, and if they die, you kind of lose the team fight.
Yeah, I feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel like something like a Yasuo would have been insane here for Noah Tempest. He is like a very good Yasuo player from what I know. They would have been would have given this extra wombo combo, especially combined with the Rel.
It wouldn't have been bad. I'm not too sure this matchup is that good for Yasuo, though. And it's also pretty hard playing Yasuo into a Vi Alistar.
That is a good point.
Very, very easy to get locked down.
Yeah, that is a good point. I would have just loved to see the Yasuo spam Mastery 70 mode. What can I say?
I do agree. Like, I mean, I would love the Yasuo. I love the Yone. I would love to see the other Wind Brother come out for sure. But we are getting Butler's Vayne, and this is one of his pocket picks, right? So I don't know what motivated the Vayne pick here. I think this still is a relatively hard Vayne game, but it will definitely be. I mean, if he can show up and glide on his pocket pick here, surely there's a way. I feel like this still is a pretty hard Vayne game, but maybe Veigar Cage, the Cursed Sad Mummy, can give him enough space with the Rel Engage to just free hit for a while, and maybe that'll be his angle to truly make differences in these team fights.
Yeah, I mean, Bitna is like very very known for his Vayne. Like you said, if they're able to make enough space, Bitna can do a lot of damage here in this game. Like, but he needs to glide and his team needs to peel him perfectly. But if everything works out well, he is very dangerous.
And as you're losing a wave. Okay, he's gonna go back. Never mind, he's not going back. They're going for the grubs. It's 6 grub fight, and yeah, they're not wanting to give this up. 6 grubs.
Benza
Not that
is
last game.
beautiful sidestep here by Benza coming outside of the curse of the Sad Mummy is stalling some time, but Benza is still going disgustingly low. So much damage is coming out here from Linus, and Big Boy Slash is getting one shot. Beautiful shockwave by Savonix is finding 2 people, but nobody is dying quite yet on the side of Black Flag Sailors, and well,
The dancer is the goat.
oh,
The-
Bitna going for the solo bolo here onto Algrin. Algrin tried to play with the vision, but beautiful, how's it called again? The
Condemned.
knockback to see condemned. Thank you. Beautiful condemned by Bitna. Ensures the solo kill.
That condemned is actually annoying as hell to hit. It's like Poppy. I don't know. I feel like I'm allergic to these 2 abilities. I just can't hit those for my life. I love playing Vayne, but god, jeez, I can't hit the E. But like, I would love to see the Dancer flash the wall and then queued back onto the grub to dodge JL. Dude, that shit looked so cool. The Dancer, I love you, Dancer. The Dancer, still my favorite player even in the jungle. What an absolute goat.
Now we just need the Silas to come out.
Yeah, we need the Silas versus Medium matchup.
They do deny 6 grubs though, so they think they lost 1 kill, which is kind of fine, but they deny 6 grubs, so you don't get the double grub spawn. Kind of a big deal for BFS, and they're also going to get second Drake, so Drake stacking is indeed an issue here for BFS.
Yeah, especially Oriana champ. You want to just scale, stack your Drakes. Oriana very happy with the little Drake stacking.
Yeah, Miwar is also wanting hitting that 2-man ulti on the grub, so he's already kind of warmed up to the Oriana. And I mean, last game we also saw the Cassiopeia ults being very, very strong, so it will be interesting to see here how they make the difference, because side laning will not be the solution for KAA here, as Garen will... Oh. Close on the pulverize there from Alistar, but Ictis somehow sensing danger.
It's his first Ictus. Oh my god, so much damage coming out here from JL, but Ictus kind of still got over the wall, but it is... Oh, what just happened?
He actually got over the wall, that was crazy.
That looked so wonky.
Yeah, I feel like the Viol connected kind of in the middle of the wall, and then he barely managed to get over the wall, so he was safe. He used the Magnetic Storm to get the Aftershock, and then flashed the wall, so... Pretty nicely played from Ictis. Maybe could have been a bit more closely played from JL and the others, but we might also see Butler get sort of a turret here.
Yeah. Bitna in potentially a lot of danger, but Denza here to hover his ADC. So is Durrell. So maybe we're gonna see a little gank here in the bot lane. Oh, wait. Top lane fist fighting? No. Alright.
It's just a classic Garen can't take damage, but
Oh,
now...
Algrin. Aggressive, beautiful. Now we make sure Algrin can't trade back into Bitna. And that is just a nice pickup, which makes the second kill for the Star ADC.
And so once again making a difference here in the bot lane, making sure to put Butner maybe not ahead this game, but at least evening out the lane a bit. And I mean, compared to last time's early game, it at least looks a lot better. You can see the damage on the turrets. Olger has been able to pick up quite a few plates, has his first item, is in a very good position, as is all of his team on 1 item right now. And
oh, beautiful kidnap instantly leads Linus to Sylvanix, and that is the rivalry we wanted. Sylvanix on the rampage, picking up Linus. And he said, yeah.
he gets donated to the enemy wolves, so to say, the enemy team.
Yeah. get yourself a top laner that helps you out, like Big Boy Slaps looks at Sovonix.
Yeah, just sends you a free little kill. Would indeed be quite nice. But yeah, like, I mean, Linus basically wanted to pressure a bit for the, not first turret, but the plates, and getting turret eventually. A little bit overeager when his jungle was on the other side of the map.
Oh, Denzel.
Then to the Spider-Man.
Oh. Like, what's up, danger? He's looking them into the eyes, but.
Yeah, indeed. They know the red's been taken here, though.
Oh,
Ignis
Ignis a
walking in.
little bit alone. That is a bit, maybe overconfident. Oh, no, that is not the Ignis we've seen in the last game. He missed quite literally everything, but now nobody dies. He did survive it here, but Linus, the one in the front there. Oh, that was a gorgeous shockwave.
Oh, Jesus. Did nothing, though, but it looked cool. It
It
looked
looked
nice.
pretty.
Ooh,
Oh, Linus, maybe a little bit
not
danger
finding the
now.
angle. They're kind of A-ramming. I'm not sure what this says about the macro play. Kind of like A-ramming right now, but yeah, before everything happened, right? Before anything happened in the fight, there you see why Alistar is so good against Rel. Ignis like, this is my moment! Just gets turtle cucked by the enemy Alistar, just presses W on him and it's like, okay. Guess I'm not engaging. I guess that's my flash.
That's like you know the
Unlucky.
meme with like the raging like no you can't do that and then like the Giga chat moo just kicks him away.
No, yeah. It's what is it? It's like a girl crying or something like, no, you
Yeah,
didn't
the
do
girl
your
crying
red.
and then the Giga chat.
And then just Alistar there, like, no, you can't engage. Indeed. No, indeed. Good play from Greed there to stop the engage. Also tried to find the angle onto the Garen to push him into tower. Not quite finding it. Probably a bit too close to the wall. Oh, action in bot lane. There's 3 people here again. And this time the side of BFS are responding to what seems to be the iconic car play by now. The hover Sovonix lane with Greed and JL. I'm having flashbacks from game 1. It seems to
Not
be
again.
one of their go-to things to do.
Oh, but yeah, I mean Linus watered it, saves himself there. I think he wanted to go for the kill onto Sovonix, but should be okay.
They cut
Bet your
collecting.
bet your gold. Like I bet 1 Rabadons that KAA Chitaly is getting the Drake here.
Or getting the Drake. I'm not as convinced right now.
Oh, I agree with a nice lash, but the mid lane tower has to be dropped here. Oh wait, top lane, Big Boy Steps going on the solo kill for Noah Tempest. Noah Tempest does have the flash available. He's trying to kite away and also
soon.
has the ultimate, but it's not quite enough. Flashes away, but no, no wait. Oh, can Big Boy Steps not play it? The shield, fuck, Cassante, so balanced. Oh, but on the other hand, we have a fight here before the Drake. Algrin is going low. Is that Wittner on the killing spree? Beautiful shot by Sovonix makes him unstoppable. Blows up. Then the double kill now into his pocket. But can he survive the Garen? Yes, he just flashed past him. Makes it a triple kill. Ignis is Sovonix the next target. Can Greedy see him fast enough? Yes, he is. Airborne. So much damage coming out here from Sovonix. And this will be the end of Linus, I assume. No, it's not. God damn.
Nice stride breaker there to get himself out of that, but eventually this does go over to the side of KAA, but a little bit of a miracle almost. The TP is gonna come in. There's actually only big.
Oh, Sovonix! What did Linus
Unlucky
do?
there for Linus. He
Yeah, but
tried to court death, so
by
to
the way,
say.
you owe me a Rabadons. I bet a Rabadons that.
They don't have it yet.
Nah.
They don't have it yet. And if you look at Sovonix, he's out in a spooky position in mid lane. He's gonna go
Sovonix
down.
just got killed by Veigar. What did he do? Wait, Denza is going incredibly low, but Ignis is doing so much CC. Büttner now with the follow-up damage, and I must have jinxed it. And Big Boy Slaps is the next target on the list, and it is that
That's gonna kill.
Cassante double kill into the pocket of Büttner, and okay, never mind.
So the reason I didn't think they were gonna get it was because Algrin was basically isolated on the mid wave, and they did try to punch it. They got his flash. I actually thought we just killed him straight up. But that kind of means the team fight's gonna be very awkward. In the end, Big Boy Stabs made a big difference. He managed to stop Noir from getting there. Okay, this, hello.
Oh, Kaja. Onto Ictus. So much damage coming onto this little Rel. Oh, beautiful flash to come through, but Sonics TP'd here. Oh, Shockwave goes wide, but that is a dead Rel. The next target is the little Drake over here. Scuttle falls to Büttner, but Büttner had to activate his ultimate. And I'm maybe gonna try to go for a little steal. Can he get it? And it is. Oh, Sonics gets the Drake. Beautiful. Cut to the side. Mami gets the triple CC, but I guess I will get my Rabadons.
You do get your Ravenous, but yeah, it's been a fist fight for this Drake for quite a while now. But yeah, Algrim being isolated, no flash, means the fight is going to be very awkward for him. And now Jungle being down 20 seconds, they're walking on Baron here. It is not as straightforward as a Baron as you would think, but indeed, they don't go for it straight off. 10 seconds on Denser. But yeah, they could have tried for it. And yeah, like, it was a long team fight. Many fights back and forth, but Algrim being isolated can happen in both fights, means it's a bit awkward for him to play. Savonix finding some great shockwave combos with JL does set them up well enough that they can clean up the fight in the end. And after like 3 team fights going one way or the other, the Dragon does go over to KAA, which means in 4 minutes they're able to force the Soul Dragon, or whatever you want to call it, which, I mean, yeah, BFS basically has to contest that Drake, but they're not that far behind right now, only 2k.
Yeah, I mean, it is the Chitaly got the Drake, but at the cost of Noir Tempest getting a 1k shutdown by killing Savonix. And that's like 1k gold for the Vega.
True, actually, yeah. He's back up 2 items, and I mean, most likely Garen will reach 2 items. Mumu, I'm not too sure, he's 056, but Butner is already on 2 items, which is like the main... The carries have the important items, which I think is the key, right? The people you really care about in BFS are basically Linus, Noir, and Butner having like 2 icons. If Amumu and Dictus don't have 2 items, that's okay for team fighting. Now they're hovering aggressively on Baron here. I think they have a ward on it though, so they will know if they start it. They have to sweep that ward out. Do they have a red ward? They don't. This is... They kind of want to bait it, but they don't have the sweepers yet to clear out the vision. If they do clear those 2 wards, they're able to force a fight.
Run of Ages.
Don't do it. Ah!
Run of Ages finished up the stacking on Noir Tempest, so he's pretty tanky now. Also level 14.
It's scary.
6k,
they can't finish, but it's scary. Here comes JL, they're dropping it.
They are dropping it. They are just gonna walk out. But they did force the TP. It was a very smart play. If they can get out alive, it was really good.
It is, you're not wrong. Getting the TP there is quite nice. They should be able to force it maybe a bit more easily than that, but I don't hate it. They forced TP, they managed to get out. It would have been scary if KAA decided to take over the Baron, if they were able to like get it before it releashes and heals up. Because then they would basically be forced to fight that position, and they would be like a bit more lower, maybe also have their MR shredded from the Baron. But in the end, yeah, quite a nice outcome for the side of BFS. Ooh, greed. Looking at Ictus.
Ictus tries to see him as much as possible, but JL's just one-shotting him. Oh, yeah, so he's picking up that kill here. But it is the Vi ult being used.
All in all, though, they are very hard 5-manning right now, while Garen on bot lane tier 2 is just hammering away. And he should actually continue almost here, I feel like, until he sees someone.
I know a player that would have continued and went for the bot lane in him.
Who would that be?
That would be me.
That would be you. True, that like Blanc play. I remember.
I can't stop talking about myself. I'm narcissistic. What can I say? But
that was good. That was good. Though. That was good. But yeah, like overall, they get a kill, but Linus gets a tier 2. You're not too unhappy with that. Sure, it's static gold versus an influx of gold into the game, but getting 700 gold near Garen, I don't really mind it. Garen snowballing as fast as he can to like 4 free items is gonna be very nice for him. And when he hits 16, if he finds the correct angle for like the flash QE into ulti angle, as we kind of saw in another series in pro play, games can get out of control.
they can indeed. I'm surprised that Ictus didn't get punished for what he just did. But oh, wait, JL, maybe the next target. Garen is trying to demask you as much as he can, but he's just gonna shuffle right out of there.
It's gonna be Dragon in 30 seconds right now. They're posturing to set up the Baron. They don't want to trade the Baron. They want to make sure BFS that they don't give anything up here unless they have to. Big Boy Slaps already there posturing. Noir is clearing out a bot wave for now. Will be a bit late, but he has TP if he needs it.
Ooh,
And this is a
right.
full-on Drake fight.
Ooh, Linus just. I'm feeling on edge right now. It could happen any second. But not doing as much as he can to Big Boy Slaps, and he is quite shredding through him. He's on top of it, though, turning back onto X. Big Boy Slap, pop, flashing. Oh my god, Denza with a beautiful flash. Curse of the Sad Mummy is so much CC. Shutdown. Savonix falls instantly. Nothing you can do. Algrin is the next target. And that's 3 kills to Black Flag Sailors. Now a beautiful stunt by Büttner onto the cow, and that is gorgeous.
Nah, Ictus is smurfing, bro. I don't even know what to say. What is wrong? What is up with Ictus, man? And we have a bit of a spread play here. Garrett Veigar are on Baron, and JL, they realize he's going to try to solo Drake for the soul, but they have no smite. They have to wait for Denser, or have very good vision. Okay, they have good enough vision, and JL deciding, if he decided to go for this, he could have actually gone for the steal. So rare moment, we're actually going for the steal would have been good. Now, I don't know, they're actually soloing the Baron, 2 people. BFS get out of this with the best case scenario. If Noir can tank the Baron with his Seraphs, they're going to make it. And here comes the entire squad of KAA, but it's too late. Run, BFS!
No, Ignis is now the next target. He's gonna sacrifice himself. Danger is just leaving his ADC behind. He's like, everybody for their own. I might be a tank, but I don't die for you. Shockwave is being used to secure Büttner dies. That is a shutdown of 600 gold into the pocket of Savonix, and
a little bit greedy for BFS. They do get both objectives, but they pay the price of 2 lives. They'll most likely lose at least 1 or 2 turrets here, being down 2 people for about 30 seconds. And we'll see what. Oh my god, Greed.
Wait,
You're crazy.
Greed being a little bit greedy and just getting punished for it instantly. He doesn't have the flash available, but he can just walk out the cage. It's not enough to lock him down.
Actually, a pretty bad rotation from KAA. Like, with this ending up the way it was, they didn't have. If they had Orianna ult up there, they would have been able to punish that fight, because obviously they could use Shockwave them right there. But now they kind of walk out of this without losing the mid-tier 1, which is pretty, like a little bit of a big deal. They're going to try again now, but it's a better position for them. They eventually clean it up, but not optimal tempo from the side of KAA. The Scaffold didn't really gain them much on the red side. But BFS will now be back, and they will have the Baron power play.
Without any brand before it. Just the power play.
Just the Baron power play. No,
Yeah,
no. I can't mention. Do we have a sponsor, Pepper? No, I don't know.
It's a Pepper Baron power play as JL is being targeted.
Pepper.
Oh my Denza. Both Shockwave dude is turning back onto Büttner though, and Büttner's just getting one shot. That was beautifully played. JL still alive. Denza is the next target, but Ignis is on his way to save his jungler with a beautiful CC, instantly killing JL. Savonix is going golden, but is it enough? Beautiful flash. Savonix is so fucking good as he is kiting back, and Ignis is trying as much as he can, but there's way too much damage that he has none. Can he run away? I don't think he can. Oh, maybe he can with a beautiful jump over the wall. Savonix
What is
using
this
the
goose
chase,
chase, man?
Oh,
What is this?
Duck goose, as bronze games
Oh
are calling
my
the one.
God.
Oh, no, wait, Greed accidentally knocks off the scuttle, but... Ay, caramba.
That was Benny Hill if I've ever seen it in my life. Yeah, that was something else. Eventually they pick up the kills. Yeah, it's the classic, the Vi Orianna combo coming out, and they clean 3 kills there, 3-1. And it means also that you kind of lose pressure on side, so Linus doesn't really have time to set anything up, which is a bit of a shame. Drake now 2 minutes off. They've lost a bit of the tempo they had here from the Baron, but gold is exactly even. But the soul point being so close for KAA does make me a little bit nervous, because if they lose this fight, it will be very hard, or harder at least, to play into the Hextech Soul.
Yeah. Once again, the dragon is fucked, actually. This tilts me so much. I don't know why.
Which one? The what?
In the top left, it says next Drake is Infernal Drake, but we see 2 Hextech Drakes.
Oh yeah, it's, I just look at the map. I see the TPs. I mean, I love
Uh,
Hextech map. It's my favorite map.
Yeah, it's a great map, but Ictus maybe being a little bit too much forward. That's just a free kill into the pocket of Algreen.
That is a free kill. It won't change the outcome of the Drake too much. It's a bit of a purely 300 gold kill per se. So not the biggest end of the world here for the side of BFS.
I mean,
oh,
oh wait, Savonix! Büttner just killed Savonix, and this is why Büttner is the Vayne guy. Double kill. Holy Büttner.
okay. I guess Butner used solos. Butner
Cue the
clears.
montage music.
Butner does clear. We can confirm here live on cast that Butner does clear. Butner does clear, yeah. Have you ever seen Butner and Ghost in the same room? I have not. Okay, Linus!
Oh, Linus.
He wanted to go for the level 16 Garen flash play. There goes Big Boy Slaps,
now
though.
Garen is getting just basically one. Oh, Denza saves his top laner by flash. Got to set. I mean, Algren is going very low, but
Oh
so
my
does
god.
Denza. This is a 1-for-1 right now, but Algren is the next target. Oh,
Denser's a
Linus.
hero, man.
what the heck?
And with this, the end of the game, there will be 3 people up here. So it'll be a 4 versus 3 here. They will have the Vi Oriana combo coming up.
Oh, green flashing. Oh, Victus with a beautiful engage, a beautiful shockwave go coming out from Savonix. Does kill Büttner. Does Noir Tempest have enough damage to turn this around? I don't think he does. Linus tries to run away as best he can. Beautiful cage coming out from Noir Tempest to save his top lane as well. And it was a beautiful play, but especially the back of Büttner, but they were a bit overzealous here at the end.
And the Drake is up. The Drake is up for the soul. And there's 30 seconds on the carry of Butner, but Denser will be able to run out. They have the TP coming out from Noir on the bot lane. They are going to contest. It will be a 3v3 here if Denser manages to make it. But they have to stall for time. It's actually a 4v3. Big Boy Slap still has TPs coming out. Algren using the TPs and Noir in a bit of awkward position.
Yeah, Noir can place the cage to save himself on. Oh, Lines goes on to Savonix, but it is not enough. Denza now using the hex skip, but he is in a lot of danger. But Savonix going golden is being focused by Noir Tempest and Linus and Denza. Oh, beautiful Jane cannot secure the Drake, but they can maybe secure the game right now. Jane connects onto Greed here. Algren used the flash. Ictus tried.
That's too much for me, man. This is too much for me, man. What is going on in this fight? I swear, Denser's had like 16 of these bandage tools. Just send him through CC, buffering him somewhere. Oh my god.
Excellent, is being charged here by Ictus, and this time he does connect, but only onto the Alistar. KJL goes in to save his ADC a little bit, but Ictus is not dead quite yet, but now he is also a dead Denser. Linus is the next target. What is happening? Noir Tempest is maybe. Oh, beautiful killing spear by Noir Tempest, and Büttner is going forward. He does have the ultimate, but he's doing so much damage. Beautiful flash. Make sure he survives just a little bit longer. Uses the condemn to put jail back, and that is so gorgeous by Büttner. This is why Büttner is the hyper carry of the SLE. He says nobody believed that fight was winnable. I would at least say so, but god damn.
This is the Butner slideshow by this point. The last Vayne Q where Dale pops an insta-fast Vi Q and he just slides to the left. And they're 2v5 or some shit here.
I can already hear the dubstep.
Look at this Vi Q here. The way Butner slides to the left. Oh my god. That's depression right there. Playing Vi.
I'm gonna download that and put it in my next PowerPoint for the transition to the slides.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was scared the BFS were about to throw the entire lead they garnered. And I mean, they have given up Hextech Soul already. And they're about to do it again. But now they're on Baron. They've returned to roots, the fundamentals. And this is a no-show, no contest walk over Baron to the side of BFS. And they have 2 hips down. You would imagine that they maybe just walk up the mid and top wave and then take the bottom hip and then they kind of chill. We'll see.
Linus maybe overstepping a little bit. No, you can just walk away. And there's Savonix does so much damage to Ictus.
Almost 5 items. Doesn't have Void Staff yet though. opted in for the Leandry, so his pop damage is not as high as it could have been, but Leandry is pretty good into the
Oh,
Garen.
JL fucked up the Q, but can use the ultimate onto Büttner. Büttner is still alive, so he does not get one shot quite yet. There's so much coming to Denza beautifully going into the backline to cancel Algrim, but Büttner still alive. They tried to kick him away, but it is not enough quite yet. Everybody falls as Savonix is dead, but all the damage is gone, and with how it's looking, Black Flag Sailors, it's looking to close out with a beautiful 2-0.
Yeah, they kind of traded backlines, but the BFS traded better. Büttner stayed alive while Savonix and Algren just died to the Garen Amumu combo. And the Shockwave Vi combo didn't have enough cream in it to take down Büttner, and he just shakes it off, comes back, and yeah, there it is. It's 2-0. I actually expected this to be 1-1, especially with the way this was playing out in the early game. So that was a surprising result.
Before the series, I honestly expected a 2-0 by Chitaly.
I thought it would be a 1-1 just because of the way there are two new teams. And I feel like BFS are the best team at 1-1ing because they just do some random thing. Like some random play. Like they send it at you, and I think that throws off a lot of like newer teams that are like recently formed.
I mean, Denza also, I have to say, is playing a lot better in the jungle than I expected him to play.
That is true, actually. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair criticism of BFS. Like, you wouldn't know how Denso would perform, but he had a pretty good show.
Yeah, but what a series!
I mean, I gotta give it to Ictus both for this series, but like, holy moly, Ictus has been finding some crazy engagements in these games.
I mean, I would agree with you, but I think Büttner solo carried game 2.
He did solo carry game 2, but who set him up? He had that one mid play where he just did it on his own, but man, Ictus set up so many plays.
Or that 2v5 where Ictus was dead.
He did carry, but he only, okay, to be fair, he only carried because he decided to throw a little bit on the side. And
Okay,
if
so
he
we give
decided
the
to throw
MVP
on the
to Savonix?
side, but if they didn't decide to throw, like, not KAA, but BFS. Like BFS were clearly ahead, and then they kind of were like, let's walk around a little bit in base, and then they kind of died and gave up solo. And if they don't do that, I feel like the Büttner plays are not as needed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but they did it for the highlights, for the vibe. You know, it was all calculated, all planned.
That is fair. That's fair.
By
For me,
Ictus, so he gets
I'll
MVP.
say Ictus, but you give it to Büttner.
I would give it to either of those. I think over both games combined, I think Ictus played better, but I think the game 2 was just so gorgeous by Büttner that I just.
So game 2 MVP Büttner, overall MVP to Ictus. We can agree on that.
Yes. Yeah, we can agree on that.
We agree
on that.
Good stuff with Büttner. He did glide. He put on the hard style. He was not playing a famous sewer rat, but he did glide.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes us done for here. I don't know, Pepper, are you sending it over to the live quote-unquote game? Or is it live? I don't even know if it's live. But I think we'll be sending it over no matter what to the KAA versus Ablaze series, I believe it is. Yes. But before we send over to KAA versus Ablaze, we're going to have a short break. There will be new casters coming in. I don't know. I think we'll be having you again, Gloomy, and a new color caster coming in.
Yes, we have me and Noah.
Me and Noir. There you go. Gloomy and Noir for the KAA versus Ablaze series. So stay tuned. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.